Greg, you guys obviously having some success lately, but it looks like you're weathering more of Laval's storm, that strong forecheck. What's allowed you to do that?
There's definitely times whenever you play that team or play Laval that you're going to have to weather some type of storm, just the way in which they play. I don't think, regardless who the opponent is against them, with how hard they forecheck and then they just get pucks to the point and get a lot of rubber on net. You have to break the cycle at some point. Our guys have done a really good job of managing the game. There's been some 5, 6, 7-minute segments throughout the last 3 games where we haven't had to spend any time in our D zone, and that's just the guys being really smart with the puck, managing the game, managing the ice. But when you're stuck in your D zone and they're shooting everything, tonight it was really impressive. Our forwards, their willingness to get in lanes, block shots. Our D were boxing out hard at the net. They were blocking shots too, and then our forwards did a good job collapsing in the front, outnumbering them defensively at the net, and then being able to get exits.
Timothy Liljegren comes up with another solid game. It just seems like that's a little bit of what he does lately. What do you see in his play here tonight that sees future success for him?
He's been here longer than I've known him, but even from last year, there's a much more mature, calm, poised version of himself. He's had even more experience now in the NHL, and every time he goes there and comes back, you can tell that he's playing with a little bit more poise, more confidence. He sees the ice, things are slower, but he logs a lot of minutes. He does everything for us. He's a really important player in our D-corps.
How do you continue to keep these guys motivated here down these last 3 games? And I know it's still a professional hockey game, but these guys with nothing on the line but just the win. How do you keep these guys going forward and picking up W's?
There's something on the line every day. Playing to get better, playing for your teammate. There's so much on the line for these guys. Obviously, there's no playoffs, there's no league championship, but these guys play for a lot of other reasons, and they're coming together. You can tell the energy in the group's really strong. For them, they never know who's watching. They're being scouted and being reviewed every day for their performance. And, as a group, it's been really impressive to see the passion which they're playing with, even though there's no playoffs. And they're motivating themselves right now. They're having a lot of fun.
And last one goes to Nick Barton. Go ahead, Nick.
Hey, Greg. I was just wondering if you could talk a little bit about that second period and how you guys were able to limit Laval to 1 shot. And I'm not sure how many times you guys have done that in the last year and a half, but I'm pretty sure it's the first time this season.
Yeah, it's just puck management. The guys are starting to get really, really smart at knowing when the right time is to make plays through the middle of the rink, when the right time is to put pucks in behind, make the other team go 200 feet back to their net, and our willingness to move our legs, forecheck, and make it hard for them to break out with any momentum. Our D have been doing a phenomenal job these last few games, really come along in their gaps, how they're sprinting to get up and get position on the ice so that when they are trying to break out, there's not a lot of space for them to move. And our forwards are helping our D be consistent and helping build those gaps just with how hard they're reloading, tracking above, and filling that space to the middle of the rink.